Welcome back everyone to the Railroad Challenge. Last time we finished our first station. Now we have to worry about continuing the line, which is going to be a non-trivial task since we have this big gap in the middle over here. In order to do that, we'll need a bridge. And the bridge is going to be 3 wide. Our rail bed's going to be right here. And I'm going to start by building the rail bed. Then we can decide what we want to do with the bridge. Now we are going to be doing something similar to what we did with the earlier bridges. We're going to have the cobble up on top, then below it we are going to have arches going all the way down. It's going to be 3 wide because any wider is going to interfere with the village. And we need to have room for the village to grow because right now the village is incomplete, and I left it incomplete because I wanted to leave room for this bridge because I knew it was eventually going to be coming up here. Let me build all this cobble going up across, then let's see where we are on the other side, then we could decide what we're going to do in putting some support for it. With the first strip done, not quite all finished, I've noticed several things. First off, there are acacia trees out in the distance, and the oaks are only local to the village. So while I can see oak as being a reasonable wood to use for the station itself, since that's what would be most local here, what's going to be most at hand as you're going out this way and past the bridge will be acacia again. Therefore, I'm going to use acacia for my sides and trim for the fences. That's what I wanted. Fences for my line going across there, as I did previously. If I said oak last time, it was because I forgot about those trees over there. That's one thing I noticed. And the other is this. I am a little high here, so I'll have to create a little decline so that I could slowly go down here. Now, should I create the decline and see if that, or have the bridge continue all the way here, or put in some filler? I have to think on that. After some thought, I decided that I will just bring this down 2 steps so that I'll meet with this level right here, and that will be the track level as I continue across, and I'll maintain that level for a while. I'll decide as I go down if I want to raise it, lower it, or whatever. But my immediate plan then is to go down by 2, but I'm not going to do that until I've built my arches. That way I will do my decline based on the location of the arches, and I think that would work best. But before I build my arches, I do want to get the rest of my bed in, which means connecting this back up. The library used to be at a quiet location, but soon there'll be no more. More to the point though, the bridge here is right next to this oak tree. Obviously, we don't want any trees growing right on top of our bridge. It could create some pretty bad situations there. Let's get this down, and at least it'll be another source of wood for us for when we need it. There's our first pillar, and as with our other bridges, we will have a pillar every 5 blocks. 1, 2. Well, the first question is, are we going to be able to reach the place? Let's start by here, of course. Do it on the bottom. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not the stairs. The stairs come later. Actually, I think I want to do this. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And we'll do this here and here. Then we can go up and get to the top. Obviously, we have to do this without banging our head against the upper area there. And I'll take a little piece of damage here and there in the process, all in the name of civil engineering. Our little arch there, and then on the other side. Good. First arch, second arch, and now I just need to repeat it down all the way. There you go. We have a nice line of support and all the way here to the end. I may decide to take some of this central cobble out and maybe turn that into a slit archway there also to help to save some cobble, because I'm pretty much out of cobble. I have 45 left, I believe. Yes, which is quite a small amount. Of course, I could do some mining, and I'll be doing quite a bit of that between episodes to make up for that situation. Now, I want to go down. Let's see, we'll go 1, 2, 3. Let's go like this. 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this is the next point of support. There you go. I don't like that. It just looks silly. Therefore, instead, let's try this. Coming out all the way across out to here, and then here. Going down by 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here, and then that could be our final way down. It goes down there, it goes down there. Of course, we're about to hit that right there, so maybe not even have the second drop, just have the first drop. Let's try it that way. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we will have this here. And we'll do what we normally will do. 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more line after that. Unfortunately, I'm out of cobble, so that's as far as we are going to go out for that for now. But I'm just going to have a couple of small pillars there, and eventually we'll intersect in there and then continue along our way. So we only had to drop by 1, which is not too bad. Of course, now I need to get some rails on top of here, because that's the next step in order to get a railroad on this bridge. But at least now we know where the bridge is going. Add a few rails and it'll be a railroad bridge. That, and you know, add a way up here, because that's my current problem here, is I have no way to get up onto here. Let's try, no, gravel's up. Sandstone, yes. Good, I can get here. Now, do I have any rails on me? Nope, but I should have some in my chest, right? Let's start with a couple of normal ones, and we want to have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, this right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, we'll do it like that. Just putting powered 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. Did you miscount that? Oh. No, I didn't miscount there. I just put the powered rail in the wrong location. Then we could quickly amend that. There you go. There you go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Powered rail right there. We'll have to worry about the other side at some later time because we don't have enough track to go to the other side. And speaking of not enough track to go to the other side, I don't have enough track at all. Then if we have no rails and no bedding in order to place our rails, then time to start putting on the top. Get as much done as possible. Then between episodes, I need to actually do some mining. Get some iron for some rails because, well, I could see how much iron I've got left. Maybe I do have some iron left so I could easily get some rails back. But from the point of view of iron, I know I will have to be getting a lot more before I finish the whole thing, and I will need some support for that. And that means getting some acacia. Now I should have acacia. I'm pretty sure I have plenty of acacia. If not here, then I have it over at the main terminal at the beginning there because I've got a ton of that stuff over there. No acacia fences, but what all do we need here? We need these acacia posts to hold that up and fences all over the place. Lots of acacia fences. In the first section, my placement of the posts and of the powered rails was a little on the disorganized side. So I'm going to try to be more organized here. Thus, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 for the power, then 4 for a post, then 4 for power, 4 for a post, 4 for power, 4 for a post. Oh. Well, as soon as I get the... I'll worry about that later. You get the idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, I had one more redstone torch. That will go there. And that'll go all the way down here as long as I can. It'll probably be disrupted when we have the drop down there. But otherwise, I think I'll be able to hold this pattern fairly evenly. So eventually we will have all those hills to navigate. One of the things I need to do is figure out how to get on and off this thing. And I originally had put this up here as a temporary way on and off, but I might be able to just make it permanent just by adding a gate here, then adding fences over here. So I'm going to be adding fences all the way across here. And this could be our access point. And I have a way to get under it. Therefore, I won't have the usual problem about needing access points on both sides. I think that'll be a nice, suitable compromise for what we need over there. And of course, over here, we'll just start this right away. As such. And of course, continuing it on all the way ad nauseum down for 256 blocks eventually. Whee! And there you go, that's a good start. Between now and the next episode, I should get some more cobble and use that to continue as far as I can until I get to a point that's of interest and that I really need to show you. Maybe I could get to the second point, which is 250 blocks down that way. And if I could at least get the cobble laid down, maybe the sandstone on top, get the fences there, that'll all be good. I don't know if I'll find enough iron to make rails to go all the way down there, but it's a goal to have. But I don't need to do that all between now and the next episode, because I'm hoping the next episode to finish this village. Because I did get many of the shops all done before. I've got the library, I got some houses, I've got the smithy, and the church and all that. And I've moved about half the villagers over, but I still have a bit more to do before I have it all done. And of course, I'm going to need some farms. I still don't have any farms for this place. Yes, they have plenty of sugar, but no other food. And now that I know where the bridge is located, because even if I don't finish that all up between now and the next episode, I at least know where it is going, how wide it'll be, and how much impact it'll be. So therefore I could turn this into farmland and maybe put some buildings in between some of the tracks. So who'd want to live under the tracks? I don't know, but that's a possibility. Thus, I think we have a plan then, perhaps finishing the village next time, then the time after that we could continue along the way, and if I'm lucky, I'll collect the resources I need for continuing between now and then. But that is all for today, and this is Pine Leaf Needles reminding you to build responsibly.